Friends, imagine holding a tiny copper coin that looks ordinary but hides a fortune beyond belief. The 1935 wheat penny and the 1953 wheat penny are not just old cents. They are treasures of American history that could be worth millions in today's market. These coins carry the heartbeat of a nation, the strength of Lincoln's legacy, and the power to change your life overnight. So if you think pennies are just pocket change, stay with me, because these two rare wheat pennies might just make you a millionaire. The first up, the story of the 1935 wheat penny is more than the story of a coin. It is a story of America's resilience, its struggle, and its unshakable spirit during one of the hardest decades of the 20th century. Struck in the midst of the Great Depression, this small copper cent became a silent witness to bread lines, factory closings, and families trying to rebuild their lives from almost nothing. Today, that very coin, a coin many once used to buy a loaf of bread or a newspaper, has transformed into an object of unimaginable value, capable of turning an ordinary discovery into a life-changing fortune overnight. When you hold a 1935 wheat penny, you're not just holding copper, you're holding a piece of survival, history, and hope. At first glance, the 1935 wheat penny looks simple. Abraham Lincoln's strong and steady profile stays proudly forward, a symbol of unity and freedom. On the reverse side, the iconic wheat ears remind us of growth, harvest, and prosperity, an optimistic design in a time when America desperately needed light. What was once struck as a common coin for everyday transactions has now risen to legendary status. In pristine condition, the value of this coin doesn't just rise into hundreds or thousands, it can climb into the millions in today's collector's market. A coin once dismissed as just another penny has become a symbol of wealth, mystery, and the rarest of opportunities. Collectors know that rarity is everything, and the 1935 wheat penny delivers that in abundance. Millions were minted, yes, but survival in flawless condition is nearly impossible. Most of these coins were heavily circulated, worn down by years of use. Very few escaped untouched, hidden away in drawers, vaults, or forgotten jars. It is those surviving treasures, uncirculated, gleaming as though freshly struck, that command staggering prices a day. These are the pennies that carry the power to make a collector gasp, an auctioneer shout, and a fortunate owner an overnight millionaire. But the value of the 1935 wheat penny isn't just about rarity. It's about timing, history, and demand. Imagine a world where every cent mattered, where people saved coins in coffee tins and piggy banks, not knowing that one day those same coins will be worth more than their wildest dreams. In today's market, the coin has evolved into something far greater than a collectible. It has become a beacon for fortune seekers, a golden ticket hiding in plain sight. Every pocket, every old family jar of change, every inherited box of coins holds a thrilling possibility of containing a 1935 wheat penny worth a staggering sum. The condition of the coin changes everything. A worn penny from 1935 may still carry historical charm, but a brilliant uncirculated specimen can skyrocket into millions. Collectors and investors alike compete for these new perfect survivors, driving the price higher and higher with each passing year. It is no exaggeration to say that one discovery, one coin hidden away in a forgotten collection, can transform an ordinary life into something extraordinary. The market for rare coins is hotter than ever, and the 1935 wheat penny sits among the kings of that world. Every 1935 wheat penny whispers secrets of the past. It carries fingerprints of a generation that fought to survive and rebuild. It tells stories of shopkeepers counting change under dim lights, of children buying candy with a few small cents, of workers pocketing their day's wages in copper. Today, those same humble coins have transformed into treasures, linking us to history in the most tangible way possible. To collectors, it's not just about metal. It's about holding a piece of time itself, a reminder that even the smallest things can endure and rise in value beyond imagination. Now, imagine the power this coin has in your hands. Think about what it would mean to uncover one tucked away in a family heirloom or found among old pocket change. That one small penny, overlooked by so many, could hold a value in the millions today. And the truth is, it happens. Ordinary people stumble upon rare 1935 wheat pennies, coins that collectors will pay fortunes to acquire. It's a hidden miracle of history, waiting to be discovered. The 1935 wheat penny is more than just money. It is destiny in copper. It is a coin that teaches us that greatness can come from the smallest places, that wealth sometimes lies hidden in the most ordinary of objects. With its rarity, history, and demand, this penny has already made collectors into millionaires. But for those still searching, it holds the promise of a new fortune, a dream waiting to be unlocked. One coin, one discovery, one moment. That's all it takes to change everything. So, the next time you see a wheat penny, look closer. Look at the date, look at the detail, and look at the story engraved in copper. The 1935 wheat penny is not just history, it is a golden opportunity. If you're lucky enough to have one in your collection, guard it well. Don't spend it, don't underestimate it, because this coin has the power to change your fortune overnight. In the world of rare coins, legends live forever, and the 1935 wheat penny is proof that sometimes the tiniest treasures carry the heaviest weight of wealth. The second up, the 1953 D wheat penny is not just another copper coin. It is a hidden treasure from America's past, a tiny piece of metal that today holds the power to change someone's fortune overnight. Minted during a time when America was finding its strength after the war years, this coin quietly circulated through the hands of hard-working men and women, never revealing the secret of its future worth. Today, the 1953 D wheat penny is one of those coins that collectors dream about, its rarity, condition, and story elevating to unimaginable levels of value, sometimes even touching the millions when found in pristine state. When you look at the coin, the first thing that greets you is the steady face of Abraham Lincoln, a president who himself stood as a symbol of courage, honesty, and leadership. The Wheat Penny series, with its beautiful reverse design of two wheat stalks, represents growth, prosperity, and the dignity of labor. By 1953, Americans were rebuilding lives, buying homes, raising families, and preparing for a brighter future. This coin became a part of those stories, traveling through everyday exchanges, yet some were saved, preserved, and left untouched. These are the pennies that today command jaw-dropping prices in the numismatic world. What makes the 1953 D so extraordinary is not just its age, but the magic of survival. Denver struck millions of these pennies, but most were used, worn, scratched, and lost to time. The ones that survived in uncirculated, no perfect condition, are so rare that collectors are willing to pay fortunes to own them. Imagine holding a coin that most people overlooked, yet today it holds the ability to transform your life story completely. That is the incredible mystery of the 1953 D wheat penny. Now, let's talk about condition, because it changes everything. A worn 1953 D penny might only be a small keepsake of history, but a flawless, mint-state coin, shining as though it was struck yesterday, can climb into astonishing values. The coin market has seen these special survivors sell for massive sums, because collectors know how scarce they are in such condition. It's a reminder that even something as small as a cent can carry unimaginable weight when preserved by time. That's the beauty of numismatics, finding value where others only see the ordinary. The history of this coin adds even more to its mystique. 1953 was a year of transformation in America, a time when the country was recovering its strength after the difficult years of World War II and the Korean War. Pennies weren't just coins. They were the lifeblood of the economy, circulating in every corner of American life. From candy shops to gas stations, from factory paychecks to Sunday church donations, the 1953 D wheat penny passed silently through the pockets of everyday Americans. And now, decades later, those very same pennies are worth more than anyone from that time could ever have imagined. Collectors around the world hunt for this treasure because they know its rarity is only growing. With every year that passes, fewer and fewer uncirculated examples remain. Many are locked away in private collections, never to see the market again. That scarcity only drives up demand and value. This is why a single 1953 D wheat penny, in the right condition, can make headlines, leaving people stunned at how a coin once used to buy bubble gum can now buy cars, houses, or even entire businesses. But beyond its value, the 1953 D wheat penny carries with an emotional story. It reminds us of a time when every penny mattered, when families counted change carefully, and when small coins carried big meaning. Owning one today is like holding a piece of American grit and determination, a reminder of how far the country has come and how something so small can carry so much history. For collectors, it's not just about wealth, it's about holding onto a story that connects the past to the present. This coin also has the power to inspire. Every collector dreams of finding that one special coin that sets them apart, that one discovery that turns an ordinary day into a legendary one. The 1953 D-Wheat penny is exactly that kind of coin. It hides in collections, in jars of old change, in inherited boxes sitting in attics. To stumble upon one in pristine condition is like uncovering a buried treasure chest, a reminder that fortune sometimes lies where we least expect it. So, if you ever come across a wheat penny dated 1953 with that little D mint mark beneath the date, don't overlook it. Look closer. Check its shine, its detail, its preservation. Because that little coin, once seen as ordinary pocket change, could now be the key to unimaginable wealth. The 1953 D-Wheat penny is more than just copper. It is destiny pressed into metal, a chance to change a life forever. In the world of rare coins, this one is a legend, and legends, as we know, never fade away.